What up, G Life? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you help my channel get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate if you go ahead and do that. Don't cost a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Join the G Life. And don't forget to check out my second channel, Madness Society M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I wanted to get into was a question I was asked, right? Actually been getting hit up about this, right? And I really wasn't going to touch on it, right? But then I was having a conversation with a certain individual, right? When he said that these Chicano rappers make it harder for us Chicanos, I guess, for people to take us seriously or to embrace our music. The homie was black that I was chopping it up with, right? Because he said that if I seen the latest one of Mr. Little One who allegedly, right, has been scamming people out of money, right? Allegedly, like I said, I don't know the facts. I don't know the story. I wasn't there. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend like I know the facts and like if I was there and I actually know the real story, right? But allegedly, right? And he said that that a few others, you know, he had mentioned Tony A and a few other people, right? And to that I'll say this: well, it's not just Chicanos, you know what I mean, that you know buzz down moves like that, right? You have a lot of people, you know, in this world that are like that, right? I've said this plenty of times in my videos where just because somebody's a rapper, an athlete, a movie star, you know, somebody who's famous, I guess you could say, right? Doesn't mean that they're not scandalous, doesn't mean that they haven't played people, doesn't mean that they haven't conned people, doesn't mean that they're not assholes or, you know, doesn't mean, just because they're famous doesn't mean that they're perfect or that they're good people, you know what I'm saying? These people are just like, you know, people you meet on a day-to-day, you know, they're no different, you know what I mean? Except that they have fame to them, right? But as an overall, their character, I mean, there's going to be no difference. You're going to have people that are scandalous, you're going to have people that are righteous, you know, in the mix of everything, right? Including, you know, celebrities, or rappers or whatever you want to call them, right? So to say that these people don't behave like that or people are hating or that's not true, you can't say that either, bro. You know what I mean? Just because somebody's famous doesn't mean that they're not hating on somebody or trying to take advantage of somebody or trying to bring down somebody, even if they're smaller. You know, size and all that does not matter, right? Or, you know, when it comes to overall following or even financial, money-wise, right? Just because somebody has money doesn't mean that they're not hating on you, that you don't have any. You know, because it's to satisfy their egos. It has nothing to do with financial gain, right? It's an ego trip. So, you know, an ego has no price tag on it. So when it comes to, like, you know, individuals, you have them and everything. Even if you watch, you know, like interviews like a Vlad TV, right, where he interviews like a bunch of different celebrities, you've seen that a lot of those guys have done scandalous shit too, right? So it's not just like Chicanos that, you know, buzz down like this, right? To say that, right? And as for like the whole, like, Little One, like I said, I wasn't there. I don't know what the facts are. I don't know the vato, you know what I mean? So I can't speak on a person that I don't even know. You know what I mean? But I could tell you this: if he did do it, if he, you know, if his get down is like that, then honestly, homie's trash, bro. Straight up. You know what I mean? Because when you're stealing from your supporters, right? From the people that, you know, essentially, you know, keep the lights on in your pad, bro. You know what I mean? When you're stealing from them, you're technically gonna fuck it up for the rest of people, right? Like, why should these people now look to trust anybody, right? When now, you know, your get downs like this, right? And not just like, let's say, from a Mexican point of view, but just like from an industry point of view, right? Like anybody that's trying to get into the, you know, through the doors, you're just gonna make it a lot more difficult, right? But I get it, because they're only gonna worry about themselves. You know, people are only worried about themselves. They're only looking after themselves, right? But like I said, when you're taking advantage of those who actually believe in you and are actually, you know, supporting you, that's a dirtbag move, bro. That's a fucked up move, you know. Especially, I hate liars, bro. You know, so I don't like liars. I don't like manipulation. I don't like, you know, people deceiving, you know. Like, be straight up, bro. Like, you know, be 100. Like, you know, be straight, you know. Keep that shit 100, bro, because, you know, with the first bridge that you already burned, bro, like, I mean, that's already a bad look in general, bro. And you're gonna make it a habit, you know what I mean? Because bad behavior, that's why you're not supposed to, you know, encourage bad behaviors, because they tend to spread, right? And they tend to consume, right? So the first time you burn somebody, you're gonna burn another person and another person. Next, that's just gonna become who you are. Like when people bring up your name, that's gonna be attached to your name, or that one vato that burns people, or that fool that burned this person, or that's what you're gonna be known for. You know what I mean? So your legacy and all that shit will be tarnished, bro. And eventually it's gonna get down to the point where you have nowhere to go because you burned every single bridge, bro. Then you'll truly be fucked. You know what I mean? Um, you know, because that scam that you pull, bro, it's only gonna get you a certain amount of success, bro. It's only gonna bring you a certain amount of riches just for that moment, bro. But eventually you're gonna need to, come up again, bro. And there's gonna be nowhere to run for favors, bro. Because people will already have known your get down. The word would have already traveled. Like I said, being righteous will get you success a lot slower, bro. You know what I mean? Because lies sound better, right? Lies sound better, so obviously you're gonna attract, more people, or you're gonna attract, a hustle, right? Because it sounds good compared to the truth, right? The truth tends to be boring, and not really much to it, right? But I guarantee you, bro, that it may gain you success a lot slower, bro. But once you obtain that success, bro, can nobody bring you down and can nothing phase you, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody will have anything against you. And everybody will give, and everybody will respect you, and the respect that you'll be getting will be legitimate respect, bro. You know, and people will actually look, to have your back like that. Compared to this way, right? Because this way might gain you success faster, bro. But it's fake success, bro. Because it's a ticking time bomb, bro, ready just to blow, bro. Once it blows, you're gonna come crashing down, just like everybody who has, crashed down. So if he did do that, or if he is busting those kind of mamadas, then the fool's a piece of shit, bro. Like I said, bro, in the hoods, either way, bro. Like out here in the streets, homies don't really bump Chicano rappers like that. They don't really fuck with Chicano rap like that, right? Like, people don't idolize Chicano rappers, right? Maybe Chicanos and people that are not gang related, right? But like listening to that music, maybe they idolize them. But in the streets, a lot of homies don't know who these people are, or a lot of homies don't fuck with it. Or let's say if they meet them, they just see them as just another gang member. They don't see them like, oh damn, that's Mr. whatever. They just see them like another homeboy. Like, why is this person more special than any other homeboy or any other Southerner? They're not. Just because somebody's a rapper don't mean that he knows more knowledge, or is more down, or more crazy, or anything like that. Like, they're just another homeboy from another neighborhood out there that raps. Like, I'm pretty sure it works the same with like Black. I'm pretty sure they don't idolize Nipsey. They just see him as another Crip from another, Crip neighborhood. But to other people that are not gang related, they might praise those individuals. But these fools just see them like, why does his Crippin have more credibility than my Crippin? You know what I mean? Same with us. Why does his Southern have more credibility than my Southern? You know what I mean? So on the streets, people don't idolize individuals like that. So does it come to a surprise when fools get exposed or videos pop out or whatever? It's like, I mean, fools get exposed all the time. Sometimes you hit a fool, they rank it and shit like that. Like, it happens, bro. Like, why is this much of a shocker? Because they're rappers? Like, because they're rappers, people would think that they wouldn't have those faults to them? Why? Why would they be excluded just because they rap? It makes no sense. But overall, like I said, I don't know the real story behind, what's happening, with that individual and what he's busting. So, I can't really, come and judge him and say, right? I'm just merely saying, if he is busting that, if this is true, then yeah, the homie's a, scumbag, And if people have receipts, I mean, well, what more proof do people need, right? You know what I mean? I mean, would it really be that much of a surprise to individuals? But I'm just saying, what do you guys think? Leave your opinions in the comments, and shout out, we out.